Okay, AI part 2. I did a quick video podcast on just my experience trying Claude for the first time. I'm familiar with ChatGPT. I've done ChatGPT, so I was recommended to do Claude. So the next step I wanted to show you is I did the video, and then I use Riverside FM studio for our podcast, our digital podcast. And it then, I got the video, and then it goes, use our AI tool to create your video clip. So let's see what it did and how this kind of worked out. I'm going to share my screen again, and I'll talk you through this for those that are just listening. So it says, okay, your magic clips are ready. Here, it previously, before I hit the go button, it said, oh, here, use our AI tool to create the clips. And I don't know if my editor is going to like this or not, but so let's check it out and see what it gives us. All right, let's play with Claude. So this is cool. So it gives you the transcription. So you could then take this for your social media post and pull it and use it for your social media post. But let's see if it pulled something good. So let's play with Claude and see what happens here. All right. So I'm going to, I need to work on my O's and ums and so's, but that's another clip. All right.
Let's play with Claude and see what happens here. All right. So I'm going to actually share my screen and let's see what happens.
Yeah. Interesting.
So I just logged in to Claude. So let's have a little fun with this. And I'm going to say, please. She told me to actually use things like sorry, please.
Okay, so this is interesting. It is pulling a good clip, I think, where I'm first logging into Claude and I'm giving it that first prompt. It does the captions for you, which is great. And man, I'll tell you what, just even a year ago, trying to add captions to a video was a total pain in the butt. And remember what is with RS files or whatever you had to upload to social media along with your video. I mean, it's amazing what a difference a year can make in the AI editing tools for video. Sorry to my editors. And don't get me wrong, I still use editors because they by far could take whatever tools that have been created with AI and work even faster. But just the alone being able to add the captions without having to do like 5 steps is amazing to me. I love that. I also love that they're putting in the transcription right away. Again, I'm not joking. A year ago, we would go to something called rev.com, put in the video, upload it, let Rev do the transcription, then download that. It actually was pretty quick. I think they charged us $1 a minute or something like that. But at the same time, now you're just getting it all in one tool with Riverside FM. And I think we're just going to see this improve and improve. So there's some little bit of editing. I maybe would have switched the way that I put my picture above the example of Claude, or I think the challenge is probably going to be here, if we play it all the way to the end, is you really can't see the Claude screen. So it's almost a waste. And my editor could take me and then zoom into the on-screen of me working with Claude and the prompts and then come back to me. So I think this is where having an editor is going to be an advantage, where the AI tool just isn't quite smart enough to go, hey, what I'm displaying on screen doesn't quite fit with what's being discussed, or it isn't visible, so it's not bringing value to the overall video itself. But I like what it picked. I don't think that it's a complete 100% win. I'd still need my editor to go in, but I'd love for him to use the tool. So this is the 1-minute version. Let's take a look at the 30-second version and see what it pulls there.
I'm going to have my friend on the podcast. I would love to get her telling us what she's doing. All right, till next time, revolutionizing.
So this is not a great clip. I started talking about my friend and everything she's doing, and then it goes, I'm going to have my friend on the podcast. So you totally lose the concept of why I'm saying this. So I would say this is actually a loss for the AI tool. It did not pull a good clip. And then it goes right into my, ending pitch for the podcast. So unfortunately, boo, this is not a clip that I would use. Okay, let's just look at the minute version and see what we get there.
All of us are kind of overloaded with content right now. And how can we create content in a more fun and engaging way that isn't so brain numbing and draining, actually brain draining, right? So this will be interesting. I like this. Obviously, it's telling a story that's not my story. So what I would need to do is...
So I love the beginning of the clip. It's, kind of going into the problem like, creating content's mind numbing. But I think the challenge here is then it kind of jumps into what I'm talking about. So we'd have to be very conscious of the copy that we're putting with this clip and make sure it's clear that it's got a header that I'm talking about Claude and I'm playing with it and this is my results and that type of thing. So again, it's a great start. I think that's really my takeaway with the AI tools. It is a great way to get started, to just jump you ahead. What might have took you an hour, now you can probably at least get done in a couple of minutes, and it just takes you to the next level and accelerates the whole process. So that's my overall. So we've got to talk about one of the, the content creating tools like Claude and ChatGPT. In this episode, we talk about a video editing tool through Riverside FM. I'm sure there are better ones. I'm just using the one within my digital podcasting studio. And I would say overall, it gets a B+. If this doesn't help my editor accelerate, it's a fun little tool. It also is nice that I could go in and now maybe give some prompts to my editor who will do the final editing for social. We've now got content that my social media manager can pull in and use on the social media post. So she's not having to go in and listen to the whole clip. And it's all packaged in one. I think that's the really huge benefit. I'm not having to go to a caption editor, a transcription editor, spend time doing all that, then downloading files, uploading. It's just kind of it's packaging it all in one. So definitely a plus for AI, moving in the right direction, and another step in my personal evolution of learning how to use this tool. Go back to full screen. But I'd love to hear, again, how are you using tools to help you be a better marketer? How is it helping you create content better? I think incremental steps are always the best solution. So I'd love to hear how you guys are doing that, and reach out to us to revolutionize your marketing. The one thing I know that AI can't quite do yet is tell your story in a way that's moving and passionate and workable for a business, especially B2B professional services. So reach out to Rebel. I'd love to talk to you about what I'm doing with the tools, but also how we can take your story, leverage these tools together to help you build business, build leads, and grow. Till next time.